Hello everybody! So now that I've checked to see if I can actually be loud enough out here over the sound of the fan, I want to start the beginning of a little video that I've been meaning to do for a really long time, and that is I'm going to be trying to attempt to dye my hair with the ink inside of a pen. So to do this, I'm basically going to show you what I'm going to do. So we're going to start with this bowl, which I'm going to have to hold up to show you anything I want to show you in it, because it's not, like, the camera's, it's being difficult. But the things I'm going to put into this bowl are the ink from this pen, all of it. I'm going to put in a bit of conditioner. That's going to be like probably half conditioner to how much is in there. And this is Tresemme color revitalizing conditioner, and I don't know when it expired, but I'm pretty sure it's probably not good anymore. Then I have some of this extremely expired Giovanni Remoisturizer Herbal Mineral with Vegetable Protein and Sunscreen, and I'm pretty sure it's like a hair mask kind of thing, but I was using it for a little while and it made my hair really smooth, so I thought it would be an okay thing to put in there. And then just this to add extra scent, which is Alpine Suede Bath & Body Works 2-in-1 Hair and Body Wash for Men, because I feel like making it smell not super feminine right now. And another thing that I have over here is some toothpicks, because I know it's going to be really hard to get the ink out of the pen. So that's what I'm going to do first, is take apart this pen and get the ink out of it. So I wish I had like a camera person right now, but I don't. And as you can see, I opened it once already to see if it would open. So now I'm going to just try to open it again. Excuse me, because this might take me a minute. There we go. I'm trying not to break my nail at the same time as I do this. There we go. Trying to do this with lotion on your hands is a bad idea. Okay, so I got a teeny tiny bit of ink on my sweater, but that's okay. And now that that is off the end of it, I'm gonna sort of have it I'm gonna put it like this in here, so hopefully it'll drain out. But I feel like that might take a bit too long, so that's what we have these for. And now I don't know if this plan of mine will work or not, but first I'm gonna try to get the ink out from this end. Yeah, it kind of worked, but it's not coming out great. By the way, this pen is purple if you couldn't tell. We're gonna try from this end now. There you go. We've got some blobs in there now. This is not going quickly or easy, but you know, that's okay. Science. So I think that is about all the ink I'm going to be able to get out of this pen right now. Might try a bit to get a bit more out in a minute, but for now I think that's all I'm going to be able to get out of it, and it's not a whole lot, maybe at most like a teaspoon. So now I'm going to shake up this conditioner and squirt a little bit of it into the cup. About that much. I don't know how much that is, but I would say like 2 teaspoons. And then this comes out in squirts, so it comes out like that. And then a little bit of this for scent. And then let's mix it up. I don't know how much really is in here right now. I'm gonna try and get more out of here. I think that's out. There's not very much in here, unfortunately. Probably not. Yeah, there's just not much. So I have to add more like other stuff to get it to be like enough to actually use. Unfortunately, because like this is a good color, this is closer to the color that I want. But if it's a little lighter, it should be okay. I'm gonna add some more conditioner. We've ended up with this much, which I think should be enough. So I have a bit more work to do, so I'm gonna put this, I think I'll put it in the fridge. I don't know if it needs to be kept cold or not, but I don't want it to dry out, I guess. So I'm gonna put it in the fridge and see what happens. Okay. So this is what it looks like after being in the fridge for a few hours. It got a little bit of a crust on it, but that's not too much. It's still pretty liquidy-ish. I have some of this blue splat hair dye that I'm going to add to it to make it have A, more volume, and B, probably stick a bit longer. So I'm going to pour some of that in there. And then, just to make sure that it actually stays purple, I'm going to put in a bunch of this, which is expired, so it doesn't matter if I use it up. Squeeze. There you go. And then to stir with the stirry stick of stirring. The consistency has changed. Will this bowl ever be able to be used for food again? No one knows.
But we certainly hope so.
We do. Wonder if we should add Kool-Aid.
Suppose that's an option.
I can go get some.
Do you want to see what you get with this? Or do you want to just add random things until it explodes?
No, it's really, really blue now. So I need something to make it not blue.
You can add more of the red food coloring.
Do you see how much I added?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Whoa.
Boop.
Killing the world with red food coloring.
Yes.
Got a little bit extra out on the fabric.
That's why it's there.
Yes.
Now we need more conditioner.
We have that?
Yes, we do. It's out in the living room now. I have to go get it.
Okay.
Okay, so we've added more conditioner. Because, why not? And this one squirts because there's not much left in it. Coming out. Controlled shaking. Okay, let's see if that's enough, but I can put more in if I need it. There are so many things. The red is definitely showing up more. You know what it needs now?
More blue.
Yeah.
You happen to have more splat.
I do.
Can you pull it up on the side so you can see what color it's turning now? No, it's a solid lump.
Yeah, it's not turning really much of a color.
I suggest a spoon for stirring now.
Yeah,
There's
now
enough
that
of it?
there's enough of it, I can get a little baby spoon. We're putting in more conditioner, can you tell? Yeah,
Trying to get it in the bowl.
I am trying.
Mm-hmm.
I got a spoon. That's making the color more visible. Kind of like a teal, which is good, but not purple.
It looks more like gray. Like,
If you get closer, it looks like teal.
I'm very close.
Should I add some of that Kool-Aid?
What color is the Kool-Aid?
I have a red Kool-Aid and a blue Kool-Aid.
You could add them both.
Okay. I don't
You want purple, right?
I do. I don't really care exactly what happens though. Like,
Why don't you use what you've got and not add any more colors?
Because I want it to be purple.
You want it to be purple.
Yeah. This is like Starkleberry Fin, so it's red color, but it's not red. So I don't know what it's gonna do. You see, you can tell it's pink.
Yes, pink.
I'm not gonna put it all in at first. I'm just gonna put that much in and see what happens.
Grand total, nothing.
It smells like Kool-Aid.
That's an advantage.
That is. It didn't smell bad before, but there was a mix of chemical scents. It's very grainy now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's put all the rest of it in.
Wow. Now it smells very strongly Kool-Aid.
Yep.
Will it become purple? Or will it be teal with little blue, with little red, pink lumps in it?
Well, see, it activates when it gets wet. The red does, like the...
Mm-hmm.
So, it might not look like it's activating until I wash it out.
Great.
I don't think it's going to turn any more purple than this, and because it's starting to look brown, so I think we should put it in this way. It's a seaweed color, which means it's okay for me to put it on my whole head.
Okay, that simplifies things.
It does. First. It looks like seaweed puree.
It really does.
Look at, get up close.
It smells good though. So that's something valuable.
Well, seaweed puree is not a bad look. It's just sort of lumpy and grainy.
Zoom in on the It's zoomed. It's very zoomed. Yes, eek. You're being scary.
Grandma, look at the color. Get the reaction.
Oh my goodness, that is not purple. That
No.
looks sort of greeny, sort of.
Yeah, it looks like seaweed.
Do you want to look like seaweed?
It works.
Okay. My goodness,
It smells nice.
it does. At least you'll smell nice. Is this the point? you and the dolphins. Oh dear. I like purple better.
Yeah, there wasn't enough though. So we had to make more and then it turned green. Somehow.
Yeah, that's a leaf.
I think you should have tried a stripe of the purple with the ink before you messed with
Yeah,
it.
that's probably a good idea. But
Too
you know
late
what?
now.
I got more purple ink, so it's not pen ink, but it's Sharpie ink. Your face is just like, ah.
It's okay.
Okay, I'm gonna start and then just.
Let's rescue the Kool-Aid we're not using.
Oh.
And anything else that doesn't need to be beneath you as you...
As I do this, the rest of it's fine.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start by just doing the ends of it, and then I guess I'm gonna do this part while it's down so I can see what I'm doing, and then I'm gonna put it up.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's start with a spoon, and I can get it in the part. It's like cold baby food.
Yummy.
You gotta tell me if I'm getting it in everywhere.
You're getting in the part.
Probably not the most like professional technique ever, but it's okay. Yes, I did just get some on my forehead.
They can't see that. We've got a top view going on.
Well, that's probably better for them.
We have to get more by the tips.
I'm trying to get the roots all
Oh,
like
okay.
very
Roots
much
first.
rooted.
Roots
Yeah.
first. Okay. And how long did you say you expect this color to last?
I expect that if there's any purple or red bits in it, that it'll only last for until I wash it out, like after I've washed out the dye once. Like I expect it to last for one wash, so anything that the food coloring and that the Kool-Aid did will probably only last for like one wash or two washes, but the splat dye will last a lot longer, so I'll probably end up with like a blue color after a few washes. What I think. It's like Kool-Aid, but also Guy's body wash, so it's got a really interesting smell.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna scrunch it in now. I don't know if this method of rubbing it in is working very well or not, but nah. I got them in my mouth. Okay.
Does it taste like Kool-Aid?
I got it on my lips, and I didn't lick my lip because I don't want to die of chemical poisoning. I'm a mermaid. Okay. Excuse me. This
You're
is what
lacking in a few things to become a mermaid.
this is what professionals do. Let me tell you.
Yeah, they really go after their neck.
Yeah, well, I can't see.
But I can.
You could direct me, maybe.
More on the hair, less on the neck.
Thanks.
Not quite sure how to direct this particular chaos.
Yeah, that's right. But when I do it, it's definitely chaos.
I mean, I could help you do it, but I don't know how to direct it verbally. That whole over to the left, over to the right thing is kind of awkward in your particular situation.
Because I don't know my left from my right.
Yes, and because I'm looking at you in the mirror.
Yeah. True. Does that look rubbed in?
Yes, it does. Your ear looks very colored too.
I know. It didn't like really help, but it's looking like a sort of shiny gray teal right now, which is okay.
The gloves are purple?
Look.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's a mix of green and purple. Very odd. Whoa.
Wonder what'll happen.
Elephants will dance.
Now I can put it on the back.
Yes.
I feel like I have too much dye now, but I have to just put it all in my hair so it doesn't get wasted.
You're missing a little tiny tail at the nape. There you go. Get it. Yep. And I didn't see you put any on the right side, did you?
I didn't yet, I will.
Okay.
I was going around like I did an overall
Sure.
sweep, and now I'm going back in with the scrubbing in the details. It just looks like seaweed mud.
It's seaweed baby food.
Yep. Is that
Not
a
just
thing?
people who live on the seashore.
Yeah. Like sushi baby food?
Mmm.
I don't think they could give that to babies actually, sushi.
No. Probably not.
I really want to do that 23andMe thing.
Why?
Because it's your genetics.
So many of your relatives have already done it.
Well, they do the genealogy, but
No. They've done the 23andMe.
yeah, but I don't know what the results were. I'm just trying to use up all of this because I don't want to leave it here.
Just left.
This much.
Yep.
It does feel kind of like when you put bleach in your hair, though, which I'm a little interested about.
The little tingly, burny feeling on the skin.
Yeah, so
Ooh.
probably won't leave it in as long. Maybe like 20 minutes.
Okay. I just realized your brother and sister's paintings are getting on the film.
I think this is good then. You can put this on something else.
Like what?
Canvas? That would actually be an interesting experiment to like put it on the canvas and then wash it off. Because canvases are made of fibers,
Mm-hmm.
so it would make a cool background.
I've got some white rags that haven't been used for anything yet.
I can just put it
I
on
was going to,
this.
I mean, I have some cotton ones. Okay.
Hello. So now we're going to put this on a rag to see what happens so I can kind of guess what it's going to do in a hair because I'm going to wash this out pretty much semi right away. So let's just rub that in nice and rubbed. It's still very much of a seaweed green.
Well, that'd be easy if you just take the rag and use it to wipe out the container.
That's also true, but this is more fun.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
You know, you could put it like on a corner and then wash some corners sooner than others.
That's true as well.
Be all scientific and like control.
Will it erode my skin or not?
I don't think the towel's going to tell you that.
Will it explode a towel or not?
Definitely. Looks like the towel's exploding.
That was really fun.
Just don't get it on the walls.
No.
Your mother would be mad at you.
I did not get it on the walls.
Your mom would so not be happy about that.
It's a pretty color.
Mm.
Look at the edges, see?
Mm-hmm.
See what it's doing?
Mm-hmm.
It's being pretty.
Mm-hmm. It's a very intense color.
Yeah, this corner is going to have to actually use it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just have this side be the part where it's on the back.
Besides, it goes for step 1 of cleanup.
Yes. I'm just gonna rub it in now. Oh, look, the back of it changed color.
Oh, look at that. Nice teal color coming through. That is interesting.
Wonder if that's what my hair will look like.
I wonder.
I'm gonna just like massage it into the fibers so it's like
This is your hair right now.
looks like a teal gray.
Ooh, I wonder who wrote the book of love.
See my hand? It's so purple.
It is. That's amazing how this teal gray color can turn purple on your glove skin.
But it's like green bluey on here.
So weird.
Maybe it's because of the
You got the Kool-Aid and red food coloring. You've got the blue splat.
but maybe the Kool-Aid and red food coloring are acids and the splat and the conditioner are bases and so they're not mixing well.
Ooh, we're starting to think chemistry thoughts.
Because that would make
Maybe.
sense why it keeps turning blue.
Maybe.
Even though I put the red in because they're acids and bases. And so it always turns the same color when you mix them.
Maybe so. Maybe something else. Are you really wanting your ear to be that color?
I really don't care.
And you've got this. Hang on.
You can wipe stuff
You've got
off.
like a sludge thing heading down your back.
You can wipe off my ears if it makes you feel better.
That is very blue underneath. And I wiped off the sludge going down the back of your neck. I just didn't think you needed a stripe, like a blue skunk thing going on there.
No tiger or something. You can wipe off my ears.
You were giving me permission.
Yes.
Ooh, they're very blue too.
I'm an avatar. Really timing this at all, am I?
You haven't yet.
Oh well, I'm just gonna assume when 30 minutes have happened. And then we'll wash it out in the sink because I don't want to get in the tub. Which means we'll need Grandma to film for that part. Or I guess you can film that because I'll just use my own hands.
Oh, your good hands.
Look, see where I rubbed it in here? You can see that, like, there's a bit of purple right there. There's, like, a little tiny. Oh, tiny purple.
Whoa.
And then over here it's, like, dark, and then it moves to, like, green, and then after here it's, like, very teal.
Very interesting. Washing. What will you do with this cloth once you have dyed it?
I don't
It
know.
will probably go back in the rag
It's probably
box
gonna
to
go
be
back
a
in the
rag.
box. But it's just gonna be the coolest rag, you know?
The rag with the coolest history. And it could tell all the other rags stories about its adventures in the
You'd be
dyeing.
like, I got massaged for 20 minutes by a pretty person. We hold it up to the light.
Ooh, shiny.
It looks like a map.
A little bit.
Like
Or a-
an island map of like the ocean, and then the white part is the water, and the blue part is the islands, and then you can see like this is the highest part and this is the lowest part.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I don't know how long I should be doing this for.
400 years. Mm. I wonder what YouTube will choose for a facial expression for this one.
I don't know. Sometimes it's got like a million to choose from that are great, and it's just like chooses a boring face, and I'm like, really? Really? YouTube?
And other times it chooses the weirdest little look.
Yeah, there was one I think, and I think this is up now, where I'm like just sort of in like one of those French girls kind of poses.
The French girls?
Yeah.
I'm not sure what French girls pose like.
Paint me like one of your French girls.
Nope, not familiar with that phrase.
Wow, Mom.
Sorry.
Let's look at the back again. You can see the dark coming through on
Mm-hmm.
this side in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's just sort of some gray bits.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's from my hand, though.
Could be. The hand is still very purpley.
On this side, it's purple. On this side, it's like black.
Shmoo.
There's like 5 colors in this one color.
So we have no idea what your hair is going to look like. The greatest mystery of all.
Okay, I want to wash this out now. Because I'm...
Yes, but
So-
I think we should do it in the tub, not the sink. I think We should do all of the washing in the tub because I like the sink being white. Definitely the water that's coming out is a nice blue-green color.
Now it's getting gray. Oh, there's red in the bubbles. See?
I do see. Well, let's see what sticks to your hair. That's going to be very interesting.
Oh yeah, you can see the rag is turning red. Look,
Oh, wow.
I told you it shows up in water.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So the red isn't mixing with the blue. It's separate, some red and some blue.
Yep.
That's really interesting.
So the red shows up when you add water.
Seeing what's doing all these very colors.
Oh, we were going to do another one, though. It's kind of dramatic, isn't it?
Oh well. This is owned by a quieter dye.
Try to go over it with the rest of the brown. All right. Let us see what is revealed. You want to bring it out over here by the sink?
I think the longer you wash it, the more it turns red and the less it's blue. So the more I wash my hair, the more it's going to start out blue and then become red. Which is the opposite of what I predicted.
I was worried about her skin.
Yes.
See, this corner is like very purple.
Yeah, that corner does look purple.
This part is very brown. Like grayish green. And then here, throughout here is like a sort of reddy
Pink tan.
tan. And then if there's still like patches of light blue in it. And then this side. Oh, so it is going to be like purple.
Well, that side is.
That's the side where I put most of it. Like
Okay.
the other side is the washdown side.
We'll just have to see. I'm going to mop your neck.
And
Starting
my
to-
forehead is dripping.
Dripping down.
I don't know how long it's been. We can probably wash it out soon. I don't want to leave it in too long because I don't know what chemicals are in here. Should probably look it up afterwards.
I used all sorts of toxic things and I put them on my head.
It's fine.
I lived. I'm not dead yet.
Yeah, so call Grandma back. She has to hold the camera when you pour water over my head.
Get the best view.
Okay.
And then aim like in. Ooh, there was chunks of that in there.
Chunky hair dye.
I'm just gonna put that there for a minute.
Yep. You kneel, and I will pour water over your head repeatedly.
Might want to take off my necklace first. If you can. Don't want to get splashed back on your pants. They are.
They've been through many things.
We can just sort of squeeze out if we can.
They have had the left.
Gently pour, please. Like a little pour. You can see it separating. I was right about at least some sort of chemicals that they're not connecting, and it's probably acid and base. You can see it separating.
I think it's more likely to be hydrophobic and hydrophilic. One of them loves water and one of them doesn't.
Is it cold? Is it cold?
Yes.
You said you wanted cold water.
It doesn't have to be that cold. Ah!
Sorry.
It looks so cold, it hurts.
But you can see the nice purpley pink going on in the foam.
Oh! Yee! Ah! I'm gonna rinse this out. Yeah, warm the water up. Let's just pad. Oh, that is much better than this. How's it looking?
Just dark. Really can't tell.
Uh,
Your skin is green. Light blue.
How long will the light blue skin last?
2 or 3 days. Not super long. I can help with the rinsing out, I think, but I don't know if I can take my hands off the ground. Okay.
I'm doing okay so far.
Okay. Do you have gloves on or you're just drying your hand?
Yes, I'm drying my hand.
Oh, look, you can see all the purple coming out now. It was down in the
Can
end.
you see down in the tub? Mom? In the film?
Yes.
Look at all that.
Yes, I'm looking.
Purple bubbles!
You can lower your head a little bit so I can get both at the same time.
You can also tilt the camera.
I can do what?
Tilt it.
You can tilt the camera and put instead. Let's try and get different angles. Do what you can.
It's kind of fun.
Bless you.
Oh, it's coming clean now.
The hair is turning green.
It's coming clean, I think she said.
Yes,
There's like granules of red in the towel on the sides of it.
yes.
Alright.
Is that good? Yeah, I think that's good. It still feels pretty smooth and pretty soft, and I can see the end is very blue. Can you see the end against this fluorescent pink glove? It's very blue.
That's true. Your neck is such a beautiful blue. And your ears.
Alright. I think that's all that's
Yes.
gonna come out.
Ta-da! Okay. You can turn off the water now.
I have to rinse the tub a little bit.
Well, I need to dry my hair off with a towel or a rag. Actually, if you hand me... Oh, okay, we're going to use that one. Okay, I was going to use one that you didn't care about. Look at such of the prettiness. All of the purple is in my gloves.
Yeah, the purple is all in the gloves. That's what we were hoping for a color.
Yeah. I wasn't thinking quite that, like, vibrantly, whatever, neon, but if it becomes that color, I will not be sad. However, I don't think it's going to be that color, at least not for a while, based on what happened to the rag. Look at that. And look at that.
We have all of the chemical residue.
Yeah. So apparently those were a bunch of different chemicals that didn't mix well. So it's a good thing that I'm not dead.
We are very grateful on this account. So you're gonna wait until your hair dries and
No, I'm going to dry it. We don't have time for that.
go stand by the fire while you dry it?
No, I'm doing this.
Just towel dry is enough.
Well, it's not completely dry, but it's going to be dry enough so we can see it more. Although what's in front of my face looks still kind of brown, which I'm a bit annoyed by.
Yes, you're beginning to look normal.
It's a lot of work to make it just be brown again.
Well, it's more just that I don't know if the dye's stuck in it. The part that was red kind of didn't really change that much color. Like the part that had pink in it already stayed kind of pink. But the other parts of it are a little different. Work, work, work! You can do it! Right with me, dry his hair.
Well, actually, it looks almost black.
Yeah, that's how it did when we first dyed it blue. It'll be interesting to see if it changes color over time as I wash it.
I don't see a lot of change, except that one little flip at the tip. That's about it. You have a little flash of blue at the tips of your hair.
And in the scalp. If you see that?
Right there, yes. That's your skin.
I know.
Your skin is colored, but looks like a better skin dye than a hair dye you've invented.
Well, the roots are at least colored.
Are they?
Yeah, they recolored themselves. I think. Yeah, they look like they are.
Turn around towards the camera.
You can see the ends.
Yeah. I thought that would be more what you wanted.
Hair and probably needs a different.
Yeah, when you dye your hair with Kool-Aid, you're supposed to put it in boiling water and put your hair in the boiling water for half an hour.
Oh dear. That's bad for hair.
But it makes the dye stick.
So Kool-Aid dyeing doesn't sound like a good idea in general.
So it looks pretty much the same.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of work for.
It's not bad, it's just not different.
So that's good.
So now you know.
You mix these particular random items and you get nothing.
You get blue skin.
Well, I mean, the roots are now colored again, or at least tinted like they're pretending to be colored. 'Cause if I pull it like this, like you can see a difference, but there's less of a difference. Like they're not as pale. So, see? Like
Put your
it's-
hand behind the hair when you do it. Yeah, that shows it better.
Because there's like pale down here, and then it's like tinted brown, and then like dark green up here, and then tinted brown again.
Yes.
So if I bleach my hair, then so we gotta try this whole experiment again once I bleach my hair, but not
Okay.
today. Alright guys, so this is the results of all of that, which this video is gonna probably end up being like an hour long or something. You can see that the tips are like kind of really blue, and the rest of it didn't change color that much. It just sort of darkened everything. And I think that if I bleached my hair and then tried the process again, we would probably get a different result. But I guess that the Kool-Aid and color dye, I think, would mix fine. Like the Kool-Aid and food coloring would mix fine because the Kool-Aid has food coloring in it. Like that's what makes it dye. But the hair dye didn't mix with that either because one was water soluble and one wasn't, or because one was an acid and one was a base or something. Anyhow, like they washed out of both my hair and the rag separately, so I think that neither of them were able to really do their job because we mixed them together, hence why it was sort of like lumpy because they were rejecting each other. And I don't know what the pen dye did, it kind of disappeared and just got stuck in the gloves or something. So yeah, the thing kept getting shut off in the middle, so I really hope we have that footage and that it didn't accidentally delete itself. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video because I had fun making it, even if it didn't really change my hair that much, although there's like a blue tint to the bottoms. I will see you guys all in the next video. Have a great day and goodbye!